This is the Izzy Lala podcast, a space where poetry transcends the page. I'm Izzy Lala, and today I'll be reading my poem, Her Eyes. This poem is featured in my book, Her Heart Song, Poetry and Short Stories of a Healing Heart. It's a book of endurance, healing, and hope. But without further ado, here's Her Eyes. I see the words in my mother's eyes before she speaks them. They look like every sweet almond that has ever flowered. They speak of light after darkness. We sit in the kitchen as the sun hits them so perfectly. As her words of "it won't always be this way" shine like sterling silver telling me tomorrow will come. Although I have the bad taste of bad fruit on my tongue, these days I have become something like the fruit of my mother's womb. As we sit in the kitchen, I tell her that my mind has become a leper, a hardened ill disfigurement that has furrowed my brows and transformed my eyes into the shape of crazy horse, unlike the tamed softness of hers. They tell me of her sorrows. They tell me of her strengths. They tell me of my strengths. We are alike in many ways. Her past has become my present, as Circle of Life would have it. But she was the first fruit to break it. A lineage of women who bear children who never see the ripened age of new beginnings. But for me, her eyes have become resurrection after night, a reason to fight for tomorrow in her eyes. So that was Her Eyes. What did you guys think about that poem? Please let me know in the comments below. And we'll be discussing the comments and your feedback on Friday, April 2nd. So please leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys so we can start creating dialogue about this art. Each week I'll have a new poem I'll be reading, followed by discussion from the reactions from the episode. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Izzy Lala podcast. You can find the book Her Heart Song on Amazon under Izzy Lala, or head to izzylala.com to order from the link. Follow me on Instagram under Izzy Lala if you want to get more updates on the podcast. But for now, wishing you all healing,